Hi everyone, I am Praveen Kumar. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to explain about properties of numbers. Do you want to know about different types of numbers? I did a video previously and the link of the video is given in the description. You watch that video so that you will understand what are the different types of numbers. Here I am going to the properties of numbers. First property is closure property. Closure property. Here all the properties whatever we are discussing today will have under addition, under multiplication. Why we will not get the properties under subtraction, under division, we will see while we are going to the properties. Now closure property. Closure property under addition is A plus B is equal to C. A plus B is equal to C. Here A and B are called real numbers. A and B are called real numbers. What are real numbers? The combination of rational and irrational numbers is known as real numbers. Here what this closure property under addition says means if you are adding any two numbers you will get one more other number. Example I will give you here. 2 plus 3. 2 is one number, 3 is one number. If you are adding the two different numbers you will get one more other number. Like these kind of property wherever you will have, that is called as a closure property under addition. Why? Because we are having plus here. I will give you one more example to understand you very clearly. If you are having 2 plus 5. 2 is one of the number, 5 is one of the number. If you are adding these two, you will get 7. Here we cannot add only natural numbers, we can add rationals also. Here 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Here I am taking 1 by 3 as A, 2 by 3 as B. If I want to add these two, what I will get? 1 by 3, 3. Here denominators are equal. So I will take one time. What is 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 ones are 3 ones are. What is the answer we got? This one. This one is called as C. Sum of two numbers will give you another number is called as closure property under addition. Now go for multiplication. Product of any two numbers is gives one more other number is called as a closure property under multiplication. Here A into B is equal to C. Here you have to multiply two numbers to get one more other number. Such kind of property is known as closure property under multiplication. Here I will give you an example to understand very clearly. 2 into 3. 2 is one of the number, 3 is one of the number. I am multiplying both the numbers. I will get here 6. 6 is called as C, whereas 2 is called as A, 3 is called as B. Multiplying two different numbers will give you another number. That kind of property is called closure property under multiplication. I can take here fractions also. 1 by 3 into 2 by 3. I am having here 1 by 3 is A, into is multiplication, 2 by 3 is B. What is the answer I will get here? 1 into 2 is 2, by 3 into 3 is 9. 2 by 9 is called as C. Commutative property. Here commutative property under addition is A plus B is equal to B plus A. A plus B is equal to B plus A. What this property means, I will give you example here. Here if you are having 2 plus 3. 2 plus 3, here A is 2, B is 3. that 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2. Like this, wherever you are having, that is called as commutative property. Here, what is 2 plus 3 is equal to, you will get 5. What is 3 plus 2 is called as 5. Here both are same. Here sum of a plus b and b plus a both are equal. Wherever you are having like this property, we will call it as a commutative property under addition. I will give you one more example to understand clearly. 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3. Here 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is there. What is the denominator you will get? 3. Why? Because denominators are equal, we will take one denominator. Add the numerator 1 plus 2. What is 1 plus 2? You will get 3. That is equal to, here also denominators are equal, 2 plus 1. What you got here? 3. Here look at here. 3 ones are, here also 3 ones are. Can I say 1 is equal to 1? We got here answer. 1 is equal to 1. This means here a plus b is equal to b plus a. Wherever you are having like this property, we will call it as a commutative property under addition. Here, let us go for commutative property under multiplication. What is commutative property under multiplication? Means a into b is equal to b into a. That kind of property is known as commutative property under multiplication. A into b is equal to b into a. I will give you an example here. 2 into 3 is there. A is 2, b is 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 3 into 2. Why? Because what is 2 into 3? You will get 6. What is 3 into 2? You will get 6. Wherever you are having like this property, we will call it as a commutative property under multiplication. If you are having like this, 1 by 3 into 2 by 3 is equal to 2 by 3 into 1 by 3. What is 1 2s are? 2 by 3 3s are 9. 2 1s are 2. 3 3s are 9. Here both answers are equal. Here in this property, we will know why subtraction and division will not exist. If I am taking a minus b is equal to b minus a, I will take the same example, this one. Look at here. A is 2, b is 3 I will take. What is a? 2 minus 3. b is 3 is equal to 3 minus 2. 2 minus 3. What is 2 minus 3? You will get minus 1. What is 3 minus 2? You will get plus 1. Will this minus 1 and plus 1 both are equal? No, minus 1 and plus 1 are not equal. Here in subtraction, we will not get commutative property. So we are not saying subtraction as a property. Let me take one more example for division also. Here if you are having a divided by b is equal to b divided by a. If you are having, I will take your example. 2 divided by 3 is equal to 3 divided by 2. What is 2 divided by 3? 2 by 3 is equal to 3 by 2. Can I say these both are equal? No, we cannot say these both are equal. So, in commutative property, by this way, we can prove that subtraction and multiplication of commutative property is not possible. Associative property. Associative property. The associative property under addition is a plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Here how you have to pronounce this means a plus, in brackets whatever you are having you have to pronounce at a time. A plus b plus c is equal to, here you are having in brackets, pronounce at a time. A plus b plus c. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. Now let me have a proof here. Here Let I will take A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. It does not mean we have to take A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3. You can take any number. If you are keeping any number in the place of A, B, C, in associative property under addition, you will get the equal answers. I will go with LHS. A plus B plus C is equal to, what is A plus B plus C LHS? A is how much? 1 plus 2 plus 3. What I got here? 1 plus, always you have to solve whatever there in a bracket first. Why? Because by using Bodmer's method, we will solve all the problems. What this Bodmer's method indicates? B indicates brackets. B indicates brackets. And this O indicates off, OF off. In some problems you will have like this, 2% of 10. Wherever you are having like this, OF off, that we will solve next. Next, D indicates division, M indicates multiplication, A indicates addition, S indicates subtraction. Simply Bodmer's method means bracket of division, multiplication, addition, subtraction. Here first of all we have to solve in this way only. What is there in this one first? Bracket. So I am solving whatever there in a bracket first. What is 2 plus 3 is 5. What is the answer I got? 1 plus 5 is 6 I got. Now here I did LHS. I will go with RHS. What is the RHS I am having? A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C. What is A here? A is how much? 1 plus 2 plus 3. Always I told you here, first of all you have to solve in a bracket. What is 1 plus 2? 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3. What is 3 plus 3 answer? Here I got 6. What is the answer I got here? 6. Here LHS, RHS. Both are same. What is LHS is called? Left hand side. RHS is called right hand side. Here left hand side, right hand side, both answers are same. So associative property under addition is A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Now let us go for associative property under multiplication. Here A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. I will take the same values here also in the multiplication. Here let me take the LHS first. What is the LHS here? I am having A into B into C. A is what? 1 into 2 into 3. Now look at here. 1 into, we will solve the brackets first. What is 2 3s are? 6. What is the answer I got? Here 6. Go for RHS. What is the RHS you are having here? A into B into C. Here look at here. A. 1 into 2 into 3. What is 1 into 2? You got 2. And here is 3. 2 3s are 6 we got answer. Here is answer is 6. Here also answer is 6. Wherever you are having like this property, A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Such kind of property is called associative property under multiplication. Here the subtraction and division of associative property is also not possible. You check it. Identity property. Identity property under addition is A plus 0 is equal to A, or you can say 0 plus A. A plus 0 is equal to A is equal to 0 plus A. Wherever you are having like this property, we will call it as the identity property. I will give you an example. If you are having 5, if you are adding what number to 5, you will get again 5. Means here we will add 0 to 5 to get again 5. Or you can say this one in another way. If you are adding 5 to the 0, again you will get 5. Means here for some number, if you are adding 0, you will get the same number. For 0, if you are adding some number, again you will get a same number. Like that property, wherever we are having, that we will call it as a identity property under addition. Is a plus 0 is equal to a is equal to 0 plus a. Now, identity property under multiplication. Identity property under multiplication is a into 1 is equal to a, 1 into a is equal to a. Here, for some number, if you are multiplying with what number, you will get the same number again. Here, I am taking some number as 5. For this 5, I should multiply with 1. Then only I will get 5 again. So, this 5 into 1 is equal to, I will get 5. And here I can say this one into another words also, like this. 1 into 5 is also as 5. Means for some number, if you are multiplying with 1, you will get the same number. For 1, if you are multiplying with any number, you will get the same number. Like that property, wherever we are having, that we will call it as a identity property under multiplication. Here we can say inverse property as inverse property under addition, inverse property under multiplication. Or you can say in another way like this, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. If you are saying inverse property under addition or additive inverse, both are same. You can say inverse property under multiplication or multiplicative inverse, both are same. Now, inverse property under addition or additive inverse is a plus of minus a is equal to 0. Here additive inverse is what? 0. Additive inverse is always 0. Here, from this 5, if you are subtracting 5, you will get solution as 0. This kind of property, wherever we will use, is called additive inverse. Here, this 5 minus 5, I can write it as like this. Plus of minus 5. 5 plus of minus 5. So, in the place of 5, I wrote here a plus is plus minus a minus 5. What is the answer you will get here? 0. Like these things, wherever you are having, that is called as a additive inverse. I will give you one more example to understand clearly. If you are having 5 by 3, what is the additive inverse of this 5 by 3? You will get plus of minus 5 by 3 is equal to 0. The same number we will write, but we will change the sign as minus. If you are having here minus like this, minus 5 by 3, additive inverse is what? Additive inverse is here, minus is there, means it will be plus 5 by 3. If you are having this both, you will have answer as 0. Minus a additive inverse is plus a. Plus a additive inverse is minus a. Now, let us go for multiplicative inverse. A into 1 by a is equal to 1. Here for some number, if you are multiplying with what number, to get the answer 1 is 1 by a. If you are having 5, this 5 I will multiply by 1 by 5 to get the solution as 1. If you are having 3 by 5, when I will get this 3 by 5 as 1, you have to multiply 3 by 5 with its reciprocal. What is called as a reciprocal? 3 is called as numerator, 5 is called as denominator. Reverse this numerator and denominator. whatever the number we will get, that we will call it as a reciprocal. What is the reciprocal of 3 by 5 here? 5 by 3. Reversing these numbers, we will get the reciprocal. Now look at here. Here 3 ones are 3 ones are, 5 ones are 5 ones are. 1 into 1 is always 1. If you are having minus 5 by 3, what is the reciprocal of minus 5 by 3? You will have minus 3 by 5. Here is 5 ones are 5 ones are, 3 ones are 3 ones are, minus into minus you will get plus, 1 into 1 you will get 1. Always multiplicative inverse will get a answer 1. And always additive inverse will get a answer 0. Distributive property. Distributive property. Here, distributive property will not have under addition and under multiplication. Distributive property itself is a combination of addition and multiplication. The distributive property is A into B plus C. A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C is a distributive property. Here I will have a proof to understand very clearly. Here I will take A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3 in the distributive property. First I will take LHS. What is the LHS? A into B plus C. A into B plus C. Here A is 1. 1 into B is 2. 2 plus C is 3. 3. What is the answer we will get here? 1 into 2 plus 3 is 5. What is the solution we will get? 1 into 5 is 5. We got LHS as 5. We will check the RHS also. Here what is the RHS here? A into B plus A into C. Here we know that A is 1. 1 into 2 plus 1 into 3. What is 1 into 2? You will get 2 plus 1 into 3 is 3. What is the answer we got here? 5. Here RHS is 5. LHS is 5. This kind of property wherever we will have, that is called as distributive property. Here distributive property will not have under addition, under multiplication. Distributive property itself is a combination of addition and multiplication. And the property is A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. Now let me write this all the properties whatever we discussed into a tabular format. In this way we can write all the properties in the tabular format. Thank you. If you like this video, share, like, subscribe to my channel.